Hello students, today I will discuss about some basic concepts of chemistry. First of all, what is chemistry? Chemistry is the science of molecules and their transformations. It is the science not so much of the 100 elements but of the infinite variety of molecules that may be built from them, according to Hoffman. Now, chemistry deals with some composition, structure, and properties of matter. These are made up of atoms and molecules. Now, importance of chemistry. Science can be viewed as a continual human effort to systematize knowledge for describing and understanding nature. For the sake of convenience, science is subdivided into various disciplines: chemistry, physics, biology, geology, etc. Chemistry is the branch of science that deals with the composition, properties, and interaction of matter. Chemists are interested to know how chemical transformations occur. Now, chemical principles are important in diverse areas such as weather pattern, functioning of brain, and operation of a computer. Chemical industries manufacturing fertilizer, alkalis, acid, salts, dyes, polymer, drugs, soap, detergent, metals, alloys, and other inorganic and organic chemicals, including new materials, contribute in a big way to the national economy. Now, chemistry plays an important role in meeting human needs for food, shelter, and clothing. Food, healthcare products, and other materials aimed at improving the quality of life. For example, cancer protecting drug, cisplatin, and Taxol are the benefits of chemistry. Now, we will discuss about nature of matter. As you know from your previous knowledge, matter is a substance which has mass and occupies some space. So anything which has mass and occupies space is called matter, and you can divide it solid, liquid, and gas according to their states. Now, solids have definite volume and definite shape. Liquids have definite volume but not the definite shape. Gases have neither definite volume nor definite shape. Now, solid when heated produces liquid, liquid when heated produces gas, gas when cooled produces liquid, liquid when cooled produces solid. When solid directly changes to gas, it is called sublimation, and gas when directly changes to solid, it is called solidification or sublimation also. Now, at the macroscopic level or bulk level, matter can be classified as mixture and pure substance. Now, mixture are of two types: homogeneous and heterogeneous. Pure substances are elements and compounds. These are your basic knowledge. Now, properties of matter and their measurement. Every substance has unique or characteristic properties. These properties can be classified into two categories: physical properties and chemical properties. Physical properties are those properties which can be measured or observed without changing the identity or the composition of the substance. Some examples of physical properties are color, odor, melting point, boiling point, density, etc. The measurement or observation of chemical properties require a chemical change to occur. The examples of chemical properties are characteristic reactions of different substances. These include acidity or basicity, combustibility, reactions with water, air, chemicals, other reagents, etc. Many properties of matter such as length, area, volume, etc. are quantitative in nature. Any quantitative observation or measurement is represented by a number followed by units in which it is measured. For example, length of a room can be measured as 6 meter. Here 6 is a number and meter denotes the unit, which is the length in which the length is measured. Two different systems of measurement, the English system and the metric system. Here, metric system is called SI system. International system of units, SI unit. The international system of units, SI unit, was established by the 11th General Conference on Weights and Measures. The CGPM is an intergovernmental treaty organization created by a diplomatic treaty known as Meter Convention, which was signed in Paris in 1875. The SI unit has 7 base units and they are listed in table 1.1. These units pertain to the 7 fundamental characteristic scientific quantities. The other physical quantities such as speed, volume, density, etc. can be derived from these quantities. The definition of SI base units are given in table 1.2. The SI units allows the use of prefixes to indicate the multiples or submultiples of a unit. These prefixes are listed in table 1.3. Now just see the table. The basic physical quantities and their units. Length, mass, time, electric current, thermodynamic properties, thermodynamic temperature, Kelvin temperature, amount of substance and luminous intensity. These are 7 basic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are 8 basic physical quantities. Symbol for the quantity, length for small l, mass small n, time small t, electric current capital I, thermodynamic temperature capital T, amount of substance small n, mole, luminous intensity IV, candela. So small l meter, small m kilogram, small t second, capital I ampere, capital T Kelvin, small n mole, IV candela. Now some definitions of SI base units. Unit of length for meter. Meter definition: the meter is the length of path traveled by light in vacuum during a time interval of 1 by 299, 792, 458 of a second. Kilogram. The kilogram is the unit of mass. It is equal to the mass of the international prototype of the kilogram. Second, the second is the duration of 9,192,631,770 periods of the radiation corresponding to the transition between the two hyperfine levels of the ground state of the cesium-133 atom. Similarly, you will get the definition of ampere, Kelvin and mole, candela also. So this is all about the basic units. Now prefixes used in the SI unit. Here gram, that is kilogram, kilogram, gram, hectogram, kilogram, megagram, gigagram, teragram, petagram, hexagram, zettagram, yottagram. These are increasing order of weight. Now smaller units are deci, centi, milli, micro, nano, pico, femto, otto, zetto and iotto. Now mass and weight. Mass of a substance is the amount of matter present in it, while weight is the force exerted by gravity on the object. So if mass is small m, so weight will be m into small g. This is the difference between mass and weight. The mass of a substance is constant, whereas its weight may vary from one place to another. Mass is scalar quantity, weight is vector quantity. Volume. Volume is the unit of length cube. So in SI system, volume has unit of meter cube. Now in the chemistry laboratory, smaller volumes are used. Hence volume is often denoted as cubic centimeter or milliliter ml, or dm cube is used. Now a common unit, liter, which is not as SI unit, is used for measurement of volume of liquid. 1 liter equal to 1000 ml or 1000 cubic centimeter equal to 1 dm cube, decimeter cube. In the laboratory, volume of liquid or solution can be measured by graduated cylinder, burette, pipette, etc. A volumetric flask is used to prepare a known volume of a solution. Now, density. You know, density equal to SI unit of mass by SI unit of volume. So, kg by meter cube, unit will be kg per meter cube. Temperature. As you know, temperature scale is degree centigrade, Fahrenheit or Kelvin. Kelvin is SI unit of temperature. It is thermodynamic temperature also. They are related as C by 5 equal to F minus 32 by 9 equal to K minus 273 by 5. And it is interesting to note that temperature below 0 degree centigrade, negative values are possible in Celsius scale. But in Kelvin scale, negative temperature is not possible. So this is all about the first part of this chapter. Thank you for watching the video. Please study the materials again and again and see the video once more. Okay, thank you very much.